good, y'all? Welcome to another edition of the Holy Hip Hop Hour. I'm your host, John the Baptist, chilling with my man, a very special guest, a pioneer in the Christian hip hop game, Martin Barrett. Welcome to the show, brother.
What's going on, brother? How you doing, man?
Pretty good, man.
That's awesome.
Pretty good. And yourself?
Good. I can't complain, man.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for spring. That's all I got to tell you. March 20th.
No dig. Absolutely. Well, man, we're going to get it in with Martin today. He has a couple of things jumping off, and before we get into that, man, tell the people about a little about yourself, a little history about yourself.
Well, basically, myself, I've been into hip hop for a very long time, and started out back in the early '80s, and actually in the '70s. Actually, I remember back in the days opening up and doing shows with Grandmaster Flash, MC Shan, Eric B, and Rakim, and the good thing is Jesus got a hold of my life, and back in 1988, December 11th. Gave my life to the Lord, man, and some good brothers really introduced me to some Christian hip hop, and I was doing Christian hip hop back in the 80s, and we did tours back in the 80s and early 90s. Actually, a lot of cats don't realize that, and we just try to really encourage a lot of the young guys that's out there that, you know what, hey, Christian rap, it's been around a long time, man. Some of the cats, I remember doing a show back in at the what's that show, Coffee House in Bert and Mike Booker T. We did the first rap fest. Now, a lot of these young cats don't know about Above Sea Level. Wow. We did the very first rap fest Above Sea Level back in the days. And I remember we shot our first video back in the early, 91, 92, or 92. We shot a music video back in 92. And we did the first tour of New York, Connecticut, Mass. We did it in Pennsylvania also too. Matter of fact, I remember the Cross movement when we had just got out of the Christian rap game in 1996. The Cross movement was, for the most part, right around that time, really getting going. Okay. We had did a show together. Back then. Yeah. That's crazy, man. Wow. A lot of people don't remember that, but we was in the game for a long time, man. And now I'm just coming back doing some other stuff with a company, that I started with one of my partners, Juan. And called Crossover Beats. We're really trying to get cats out there, and we tell them, because I used to work for the major labels, and I tell them it's not about a record deal. It's more than that, man. It's ministry. So if you want a record deal, if you want to pursue it, that's cool. But it's more than a record deal, man. Because we actually, at the time back then, we turned down opportunities as Christian rappers, man. Wow. To do it on ourselves, doing our own.
Wow, that's big. So you're doing a little managing right now?
Yep, doing some managing now. Okay. And I got two artists under our bill at this moment. Ken Connects, which he's actually, he's got a very different sound. I like him. I seen him 3 years ago, and I said, if I ever get back into the game of working with artists, this is one cat. He's hot. So he's got a different sound. When you think of the guys back in the days, I know this is a Christian show, but I can mention some others back in the days, right?
Yeah, of course.
You think of De La Soul, Eric B and Rakim, EPMD, and you think about those cats back then. Back in the days in early hip hop, nobody sounded the same. And today, a lot of cats, even in the Christian side, they sound the same.
That's true.
And Ken Connects got a unique sound, and that's why I said, he got a good heart, he loves the Lord, and you know what? He got some banging tracks. So, and he's going to be at a show on the 23rd of February, which we'll talk about later.
We're going to get into that,
And also, too, we got Sania. She's more like a singer, worship and praise. If you like artists like Adele, you will definitely like Sania.
Wow, that's big.
This girl's got she got some vocal cords.
Okay. Wow, man. Well, we're gonna get into another video. The first video. Let's jump into that Ken Connects, man.
Yes, let's do that, Joe. Check this video out. It's hot, it's on point, and it's banging.
No dig. Here's Ken Connects. Lord, make a way for me.
God, I need answers, please pardon my manners. I see my whole life in a flash without the cameras. Could it be my life's at a standstill? The side factor is red pill or the blue pill. Either hot or cold, lukewarm, get spew still. Still holding on to you with every breath in my nostril. Scared to face the truth since I was young youth. Told too many lies, all the pain that I've been through. See see it in my eyes, all the treachery can do. Used to be a labeled outcast, moose. One of 99, the Lord Shepherd had 10 too. Running from his herd, called it clearing my mental. Back to taking drugs just to cope like most do. It's just a fix, can't fix it, not meant to. Gotta call on God, Lord, I need you. Still have a fighting chance, yeah, boxing out evil away from me. Lord, make a way for me. Satan, get away from me. Wanna remain faithfully. Lord, make a way. Yeah, used to think villain, thinking it's more appealing. Acting all hard with that what you want feeling. Never been raised by a fam that prays killing. Church every Sunday with fam, we in the building. Then I got older, heart much colder. Influenced by sex and greed and payola. Peer pressure to be accepted and go Oprah. Life's like a deck of cards, game face poker. Spirit man choked up, Bible on the dresser untouched. As I walk past, knowing it can help me so much. Push it off till tomorrow, with any luck I still be here tomorrow seeking Jesus. Lord, a second chance where the expansion is. Yellow brick street of gold, no longer in Kansas. Hating my every move, feeling so damaged. But also know I have the advantage. Pray for me. Lord, make a way for me. Satan, get away from me. Wanna remain faithfully. Lord, make a way for me.
Welcome back to the Holy Hip Hop Hour, chilling with a very special guest, my man Martin Barrett. What's good, brother?
Not much, man. I'm glad you're having me down, man.
Yeah.
You know, I've always wanted to be on video, man.
There you go. This guy.
But you know what's so funny though? Actually, though, you know what? You know, I look taller on TV.
Yeah.
But when I met you, John.
Yeah.
You a lot taller than what you look on TV. You look shorter, man. So I was like, man. I thought he was short like me, man.
Right.
But he's tall. So as you can see, apparently, he's taller than me.
Yeah, a little. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So you got a lot going on right now. Tell us about the Just-1NE event you've got popping off, man.
What's happening with the Just-1NE event? It's Just-1NE is something my wife and we decided to put together late last year, end of 2012, around December. As you know, they had the school massacre in Newtown, Connecticut, which was tragic events. You know, 26 people got killed, gunned down, senselessly, and you know, the whole nation kind of, at this point, even still, is hurting. But just 15 minutes from Newtown is a city called Bridgeport, the largest city in the state of Connecticut. And Bridgeport had buco, as we say back in the days. That means a lot for those who don't understand.
Right.
Homicides last year. So, and what we decided, my wife and we said, you know, something's got to be done about this. We said, you know, not just the world, but the Christian community, they need to take a stand. We need to stand up for violence, whether it's gun violence, whether it's suicidal, self-violence, whether it's date rape, you know, bullies and so forth. We need to stand up because we as Christians in the Christian community, you know, we're the church. If we're not the first ones to stand up and take a stance, how do we expect the world? The world should be looking to us for answers. So we said, let's put something together. We put something on Facebook, you know, and actually I'm giving a little Mark Zuckerberg, a little promotion there.
There you go.
But
it's all good.
But you know, so we woke up the next day, we had almost 20 some odd messages and saying, hey, you know what, why don't y'all do this? Let's make this happen. And before you know it, within 7 days, the Just-1NE organization was created. We had a venue put together, John.
Wow.
And so the Just-1NE is a concert, it's an anti-violence concert awareness campaign. And so we said, wow, who do we have to be a part of this? You know, actually, cats really reached out and says, you know, we want to be a part of it, from Corey Red to Bobby Bishop to Miss Graphic, who's an X Factor contestant, to Sania down in Maryland, and also Ken Connects. And so we're excited about it. We got some local artists in Connecticut who are actually going to be a part of it also, like Vision, Uziel, and Living Proof. So we're excited about these guys and what they're doing and being a part of it, because we think that violence in America is just out of control. And in the city of Bridgeport, Connecticut, it's out of control because, you know, the Newtown tragedy was a one-time event that's happened, but in Bridgeport, when you look at the per capita, the amount of people that live in that city, they got a lot of homicides in that city.
Right.
You know, and just, I mean, you had a 3-year-old who got shot last year.
Yeah.
You know, come on, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's an innocent bystander.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So we're, you know, we're trying to make a difference. We got a lot of things happening on February 23rd at this concert. We got teams that are going to be there for those who make a decision. We got some gang violence people going to be there. We got police officers. We got bail bondsmen who are going to share that night. We got different people who are going to share some testimony. You know, myself, I'm going to share a message of hope along with some other individuals. We're going to have some goodie bags for those who get there early. You might get a little mixtape from John the Baptist in your goodie bag. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
And so we got some great things there. And John the Baptist, he's our house DJ for the night. Yeah, baby. You know what I'm saying? On the 1 and 2.
For sure.
So John, you know, we appreciate John, you know, giving us this opportunity. Really appreciate you giving us the opportunity to really be on your show, talk about what we're doing in Connecticut. And actually, we just got a call to take it out of the Bridgeport area and to bring it in another part of Connecticut, which is an hour away. And hopefully, we want to turn the Just-1 concert campaign into an urban version of like Acquire the Fire. We want to bring it to Philly. We want to bring it to New Jersey. We want to bring it to Mass. And so we got some requests to bring it to other locations outside of this one so far. So we're excited about it.
Wow. That's what's up. That's what's up. So where's the event taking place?
It's going to take place at Joseph's Coat. Kudos to them. Joseph's Coat is a Lutheran organization, and it's going to take place at 1475 Noble Avenue in Bridgeport, Connecticut. That's 1475 Noble Avenue in Bridgeport, Connecticut. And it's going to doors open at 5:15. And the event starts at 6:15, and you need to get a ticket because, unfortunately, the venue where we're holding it at is not a huge facility. It's got a stage and everything, but you know, we're limited in the amount of people we can bring because of the fire code. You know, you gotta go by the code. So you have to get your ticket. You can get your ticket at just1NE.eventbrite.com. So that's just1.eventbrite.com. You can get your ticket at that website, register. It's free. Exactly. You can't beat that. You get all these artists that can be at this venue for free. Bobby Bishop's gonna be doing some new joints off his new album actually. That's coming out in the early spring. So dude, we're the first ones to get previews. You know what I'm saying? Of it, and King Connects is actually dropping some tracks on the DJ I Rock Jesus project from February 9th. So dude, you're gonna get some banging stuff. Corey Red, he's a veteran in the business, man. So y'all, I mean, you guys are in for a treat, man, for free. You can't beat the price.
All right, man. Well, definitely, man. Make sure you check that out. The Just-1. We've got the information is on the screen for you. Make sure you go, man. I mean, this is Bridgeport area. We need this right now, you know, and just all of Connecticut. Period. We need this, man. So let's jump into some more videos. We'll be right back with Martin Barrett, y'all.
Mr. Christ, he's alive. Roll out.
I don't pack a Matic, but I pack a Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, cause the war is on.
It's not a game.
I don't pack a Matic, but I pack a Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, cause the war is on.
Real.
I don't pack a Matic, but I pack a Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, cause the war is on. I don't pack a Matic, but I pack a Mark, Luke, and John, cause the war is on. I don't pack a Matic, but I pack a Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, cause the war is on. I don't pack a Matic, but I pack a match. I'm not
Listen,
for long.
Call from the darkness, call to the heart heartless. Called by the angel, sent me the sparkless. Struck by the lightning, trust, it was frightening. Ever since that day, for Christ, I've been writing, rhyming and riding all over the country. Manchester, Liverpool, then Germany called me. Hamburg, Stuttgart, shout out to Pastor Mark, holding it down for the king and the crown. I've been walking a long road, calling the lost souls. Spoke to the nation at the death of Reese Jones, told them the answers found in the pages of the Holy Scripture and the Rock of Ages. Christ came to change us, born in a manger, born of a virgin. Wise men were searching, they came to worship the king who was emerging. Lived, died, rose again, and he's returning.
I don't pack a matic, but I pack a Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, cause the war is on. I don't pack a matic, but I pack a Mark, Luke and John, cause the war is on. I don't pack a matic, but I pack a Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, cause the war is on. I don't pack a matic, but I pack a
Roll out, Christian City is the committee, led by the Holy Spirit is the Levity. Can't hold back the Christ who's living in me, so I preach out late nights in Piccadilly. Eat, sleep, drink and breathe Christ, you see me. When I feel weak, he speaks life within me. When I need clothes, I'm clothed like the lily. Lambskin coat when cold nights are chilly. So break the bread with me, let's drink the blood and eat the lamb until the last stand. Until the day we see the eagle and the star man, and see the savior, the people with the scarred hand, stronger than a Spartan. He the new wine, I'm just a glass, and he the true vine, and I'm like a Tarzan. I'm holding on me and the father in the jungle of life, like Abraham, he put his son under the knife. Whoa.
I don't pack a matic, but I pack a Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, cause the war is on. I don't pack a matic, but I pack a Mark, Luke and John, cause the war is on. I don't pack a matic, but I pack a Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, cause the war is on. I don't pack a matic, but I pack a man shall not live by bread for long.
This is time, ooh, this is time. The king is gonna catch his people up in the sky. This is time, ooh, this is time. Now the sons I got for manifest sunshine. This is time, ooh, this is time. The king is gonna catch his people up in the sky. This is time, ooh, this is time. Now the sons I got for manifest sunshine. This is time, ooh, this is time. The king is gonna catch his people up in the sky. This is time, ooh, this is time. Now the sons I got for manifest sunshine. This is time, ooh, this is time. The king is gonna catch his people up in the sky. This is time, ooh, this is time. Now the sons I got for manifest sunshine. What about that, boy?
I don't pack a matic, but I pack a Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, cause the war is on. I don't pack a matic, but I pack a Mark, Luke and John, cause the war is on. I don't pack a matic.
Now John 3:16 says, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son.
But I pack a man shall not live by bread for long.
It ain't a game, he's alive.
Them I want a heater cause the streets is finna heat up. 6 million ways to die, choose 10. And if he don't die then he probably do him again. A passionate catastrophe, the genocidal blasphemy. No respect for humanity, they resort to insanity. Head bang on the glass, call it window pane. Jumping out the window trying to get my frame through the frame.
So you wanna be a thug, right? But do you really want that?
Now I'ma tell the truth, homie, and the truth of the matter is this: that your lifeline is only a lifetime. Tell me what happens when your lifetime ends. Now I'ma tell the truth, homie, and the truth of the matter is this: that your lifeline is only a lifetime. But tell me what happens when your lifetime ends.
Hey yo, I heard you the man on the streets, and if they thinking that is sweet, you know how the man handle the beef. A made man, you don't take no orders, and you stay on with the hammers like baking soda. Money's your motivator, your grinding can't stop. For that guap, you'll put a price in your man's top. You got the block split, docs won't stress you. Just cause the hood feed you don't mean they respect you. Cause a rat ain't gon' protect you when they pump lead to your chest, leaving the flesh wounds. So open your eyes wide and see the greed that you live for is the greed that you die by. Why try? The plot gets thicker, the pit that you falling is bottomless. That's what you get out of sin. So I hope you get the picture. Your trip to the top might have been fast, but the fall is quicker.
I'ma tell the truth, homie, and the truth of the matter is this: that your lifeline is over your lifetime. And tell me what happens when your lifetime ends. Now I'ma tell the truth, homie, and the truth of the matter is this: that your lifeline is only your lifetime. And tell me what happens when your lifetime
I'm trying to get the truth before your breathing stops. Heart lock, flatline, eyes roll, vital signs, and your fluids drop. No more speed and life slow down, you screwed and chopped. Somebody bigger like Adidas, put them shows in your top. Known as the grouch, you can't trash on the block. The hood's Oscar, custom made chain front row with the Oscars. Mobster, throw the rock, fiends jump like hopscotch. Motion like a backhand, you monster with the chopper. Bought a crib out the way, cobblestone driveway. Brent never steals, but it got the Bentley parquet. 90 on the interstate, coupe roof gone like disintegrate. Lit burning trees like a fireplace. It should be upstate, but you could beat the case. And it's hard to convince a dead man who's wide awake. Still we preach Christ, he ain't God's agenda. Cause the world don't get it like return to sender.
Yeah, I'ma tell the truth, homie, and the truth of the matter is this: that your lifeline is over your lifetime. And tell me what happens when your lifetime ends. Now I'ma tell the truth, homie, and the truth of the matter is this: that your lifeline is only your lifetime. And tell me what happens when your lifetime ends.
The thug life don't turn to your bin, but the fact is you only want that to a certain extent. It's like the more mayhem, the better. A hood veteran is what you tried to be, but dying for the heck of it. Real talk, cause the streets got an appetite for bloodshed. It turns beast if it don't get fed. So we putting up a red light. Like, what good is it to gain the world for the price of death twice? That's right. So everything you stack on this earth is temporary. Can't take it with you after the dirt. After your turn, when your lifetime end departs, you gotta face a God who judges the intentions of the heart. The moral is trust Christ. This is more than a gesture. No pleasure can measure with infinite treasure. Let it marinate, slow cook pressure. Yes, sir, our words carry life like a stretcher.
While on the track, whoa. This beat was too raw for me to pass up. Put the pedal to the metal, watch me gas up. Life is up and down, don't believe in bad luck. I'm from that city where your tato could get mashed up. I'm talking brains pop, come and see us trash up. My social studies show me, tell them step they math up. But they don't listen, they just wanna step they swag up. But no swag when your body gets bagged up. I'm an expert, vex loser, yo, I'm changed up. I put the games down when he said game's up. He came down for this clown, now my aim's up. Was so blind, switched the lens and my frame's up. I'm pushing for that 2020 vision. It's all for my father, no more funny business. They call me dumb based on the world's wisdom, but God's wisdom says, Joshua, be a witness. I was ill till the doc gave me a shot. Could have been shot on that block, but he saves us. Never too late on this earth, yo, he saves slots. So you ain't gotta be a victim of that same spot. Many slaves ride wrestling addictions. The cause they was dealt used, no mid-condition. I see them subtracts for division, so I pray they leave scraps for a new edition. Yeah. Back on my East Coast Gully John, but no hoodie this time, I throw the Scully on.
Welcome back to the Holy Hip Hop Hour, chilling with a very special guest, Martin Barrett's in the house.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, John the Baptist.
Yes, sir. It's so good to have you on the show, man.
It's awesome, man. I appreciate it, man. Believe me, this is really appreciated, man.
Oh, man, no problem. The pleasure's all ours, man. All ours, all ours. Please, let us know what's going on. Where do you see Just-1NE going?
I see Just-1NE going to a lot of different places, really. I was telling you earlier, from the point of not just doing violence awareness to people in the community, in the cities, in the states where we plan on doing it, but we really want to make it like an urban awareness conference.
Okay.
Challenging young people to live for the Lord, to do the right thing. On the same token, we want to be able to look at some of these up-and-coming guys who want to get into hip-hop, Christian or hip-hop, in general, and really train them in the right way to do things. There's a certain thing, whether it's copyright, whether it's producing tracks, whether it's the marketing side of things, and then you got the ministry side of things. We want to be able to show them too, you know what I mean? Because believe me, being on the road, it's a dog-eat-dog world, believe me, whether you're Christian or not, man. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people fall when they go on the road, and you don't hear about a lot of that stuff that's out there.
Right.
You know, it's being on the road, doing shows and tours, it's a mean world.
That's real. That's real. Yeah.
You know, so you got to have continual fellowship and connection with people who are going to not just be yes men or yes women, but people are going to tell you when you're wrong. You know, not just when you're right. You know, he give you what you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? We all want to hear. We always want to hear the good stuff. You know what I mean?
That's big. That's big. That's big. So once again, let them know where they can catch the event.
Yes, February 23rd. Just-1's going to be concert. It's free. 1475 Noble Avenue in the city of Bridgeport, Connecticut. That's right. Boston, you need to be in the house. You want to see Providence in the house. We want to see New York in the house because it's not too far from the Bronx, Queens, Manhattan, Staten Island, Long Island. In Connecticut, we expect you to show up big in the house. We're limited. Tickets are going fast. I got to tell you, man. So we're gonna have a standing room only crowd. Right. At this point, we're looking at. Also, I'm gonna make a mention. Crossover Beats is the company that I have. And look us up on Facebook. Like us on Facebook. Crossover Beats. We just put the Facebook page up. My number where you can reach me at if you have questions about this event, Just-1, or if you have questions regarding Crossover Beats. My number is 203-394-3264. That's 203-394-3264. And you know, in the future, we're looking for artists to work with us on some of the future Just-1 events. And you know, we're definitely looking at cats. We don't just look at, you know, how banging the tracks are. Believe me. You know what? Been there, done that, man. We look for more than just banging tracks, man. It's not just the music we're looking for, man. We're looking for other things. You know, quality of character means a lot to us and what we're trying to do, because, you know, my wife is a part of what I'm doing, and as partners, that's what we're looking for. Because you know why? When I was out there before I became a Christian, you know, working for the labels and the distribution, I was pumping stuff. You know, that was my job, you know, but, you know, not too proud of the Snoop Dogg stuff. I was pushing out there, destroying a lot of young people's lives. Now we said we want to be able to, you know, push something out there into these young kids' lives. It's going to be positive, uplifting. It's going to challenge them in the right way and in the right manner to do something with their lives.
Yeah, praise God. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's well needed, brother.
I appreciate it.
Well needed. I commend you on that, man. That's big. That's big. Well, man, we're signing off, man. Thank you so much for watching the show. Martin Barrett, man, appreciate you for coming through, brother.
It's all good, man.
Yes, sir.
Ain't no saying like chicken wing back in the days, baby.
For sure. We're going to have you back sometime, man. Yeah. A lot of knowledge from this, man.
We might be streaming the show live that night, too, by the way. We're working on that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Big look. Make sure you check the event out, man. February 23rd.
That's right, Bridgeport.
That's right. We'll see you then, man. This is John Burgess, John the Baptist, signing off with Martin Barrett.
Peace.
Keep it locked, man. And remember, God has a plan for your life out there, y'all. Don't forget that, y'all. All right, y'all. We out.